Hi everyone, welcome to today's practice. So today we'll be doing a practice focusing on the arms and the shoulders. So we'll give those a nice big stretch, especially good for mums, lifting up the kids all the time and the groceries and babies in and out of the car basket and you know, just everyday stuff. So let's also good for people working in an office on computers all day, just to give those arms and shoulders a nice big stretch. So I'll be stretching right through the fascia and also some nice restorative poses. So we'll start off with a child's pose. So if you have a bolster or a meditation pillow or just an ordinary pillow, a rolled up blanket, anything that is going to support you throughout the poses today. If you have a block, that's fantastic. We'll do a supported Matsyasana, a fish pose at the end of today's practice to just really open up that heart, and you'll know when you get into that pose, it really is a aha moment. So if you have a belt, you may need a belt for some of the poses, or a hubby's tie, or a scarf, anything that you've got lying around would be just awesome. So let's come into a little meditation to start with. Sit high on a block as always, just elevating the hips above the knees. Close down the eyes, make any adjustments to be the most comfortable that you can be. So lengthen through the spine. And allow the mind to just soften. Visualizing the brain softening, relaxing. Setting your intention for today's practice. So your intention can be physical, spiritual, or mental. This is your time. And breathe here, Ujjayi breath. Gentle ocean sound in the back of the throat. Hands to heart center in Namaste mudra. Let's open our practice with 3 Oms. Inhale. One more. Inhale. Asato ma satgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mricho ma amritam gamaya. Float the hands down to the knees, fingers in Jhana Mudra, palms facing up. Allow the chin to fall towards the chest. Lengthen through the spine. Let's inhale. Tummy rises, chest expands. Exhale, chest and shoulders fall towards the earth. Gentle squeeze of the tummy on the exhale. Inhale, full yogic breath here. Tummy rises, chest expands. Exhale, chest falls towards the earth. Draw the tummy towards the spine. If you're pregnant, no squeezing of the tummy. Inhale. Tummy rises, chest and shoulders expand in all directions. Exhale, chest falls towards the earth. Draw the tummy towards the spine. Just let it go. A few more rounds. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, full yogic breath. Exhale. A few more just like this. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, let's come into our first pose. Our first pose today, we're going to do a child's pose. So, if you have your props handy, just taking the knees to like just a little bit more narrow than mat width apart. Bring your bolster in front, or your blanket, pillow, whatever you have. We're going to inhale, circle the arms up, lengthen through the spine, and then exhale, fold over your bolster or your pillow, whatever you have. Inhale. Exhale, fold. So make a pillow with the hands, or you can use a block for the forehead. Make sure the spine is nice and long. And feel nice and supported here by your support, whatever you have, whatever's available to you. Relax the shoulders and just breathe. If you're holding any tension at all, anywhere in the body, just let it go. And just witnessing any sensations in the body. 3 minutes to go. I'm just going to stay with my head up just so I can talk you through each pose, but please take the head to one side and just relax. Let everything go. Ujjayi breath here. Last 2 minutes. Stay with it. If any thoughts come into your mind, just acknowledge them, let them go. The last 90 seconds. We're almost there. $50 seconds. Allow the body to relax, going deeper and deeper with each exhale. 40 seconds to go. $20 seconds. Last 5 seconds. Then inhale up. So leave the bolster there. We're going to come into tadpole. Take the knees a little wider. So just going to open up those hips a little bit more through tadpole. Inhale. And then exhale, fold back down over your bolster. This time take the head to the opposite side. So need to even things out there. So take the head to the opposite side. Knees are a little wider. So opening up through the inner thighs. And we're here for 5 minutes. I'm just going to open the window so we might get some nice sounds from nature. So stay with it. So if there's a level of discomfort, that's quite okay. That's what we're looking for. But the spine is nice and long, knees are wide. 4 minutes to go. breathe here. Soft Ujjayi breath. We're halfway there. Inhale. Maybe allow the knees to slide a little wider and then fold forward. Just coming into your pose, just to your capacity. Resolve to stay still and breathe. Allowing the body to become more and more heavy with each exhale. Last 90 seconds. Sixty seconds. We're almost there. So if you've just joined us, we are doing a practice for our shoulders and arms today. We're up here in McLeod Ganj, which is Dharamasala area of the Himalayas in Northern India. India's in isolation for 21 days. This is day 4. And it's just magic up here. It's beautiful. Last 10 seconds. And then with helping hands coming out of that pose, let's bring the knees together. Just give the legs a little bit of a tap. Just to get the blood circulating back into those legs. So we're going to come into a Sphinx pose now. So there's a few options for Sphinx pose. We're going to be laying on the tummy, so all you pregnant mamas, just get your blanket or your bolster, lay it across your mat, and we're just going to bring it up under the ribs. So bring it up under the ribs so that your tummy is supported. Come onto the elbows, and then just the head. So if you're not pregnant, bring the elbows underneath the shoulders, bring the fingertips out in front and spread the fingertips, happy fingers. Place the fingertips on the earth. Now you'll feel a nice little stretch in the lower spine. So just above the sacrum. So that's pose number 2, option. If you're feeling a little bit like you want a little bit more of a stretch, you can come into full lotus. So from full lotus, come up onto the knees and then come down onto the tummy. Grounding down through the elbows, spread the fingers, happy fingers. We're here for 5 minutes. Allow the head to fall towards the earth with gravity. And breathe here, Ujjayi breath. If that's too much for you, there is another option. You have the legs straight. Just undo my legs. Or you can bend the knees. Or even if you're next to a wall, you can have the knees up the wall. That's fine as well. So you're being supported by the wall. So your knees will go against the skirting board and your feet up the wall. We're here for 5 minutes. If at any time it's too much for you, please back out of the pose another 20% until you're just at your edge. So you don't want any pain, but we do want a little bit of discomfort. 3 minutes to go. Inhale. Exhale, allow the head to fall towards the earth with gravity. And get a nice stretch down the back of the neck. I'll just keep my head up so I can talk to you. But just remember to keep breathing, keep your rhythm of your breath. Focusing on your Ujjayi breath here, so gentle ocean sound in the back of the throat. Two minutes to go. Soft Ujjayi breath. If the mind wanders, just bring it back to the breath. Acknowledging any thoughts and letting them go. And just visualize a nice river where the water's flowing down the river. And there may be boulders or rocks or logs in the river. That's okay. Just go around those obstacles. Acknowledge them and let them go. So visualize your thoughts as just a leaf going down a river. And just going around any obstacles. And continuing on. Last 30 seconds. 10 seconds, we're almost there. Let the hands go. Let's bring the hands making a pillow or on your bolster. Take the gaze to the right side. Let's bring the right knee out and then the ankles in line with the knee. And just relax here. Couple more breaths. One more breath. Straighten the right leg. So we're going to come up into seal pose now. So bring the hands, you can bring the hands out, fingertips spread, and the hands out beside the body. We're going to inhale up into our seal pose. So this is quite strong on the lower back. So if it's too much for you, just come back into Sphinx pose again. But if you want a little bit more stretch, come into full seal, your full expression of seal pose. Grounding down through the hands, lifting up through the heart, bring the heart, opening up the heart here. Spreading the fingers, happy fingers. We're here for 5 minutes. Breathe. Soft Ujjayi breath. Come into stillness. Come to your edge and resolve to stay still. If you're holding any tension in the buttocks, just let it go. Last 3 minutes. Stay with it. If you need any support, by all means, get your support. Or at any time throughout any pose, if it's all too much, please come into child's pose. We're halfway there. Soft Ujjayi breath. And visualizing the breath just like the tides in the ocean. One continuous breath, inhaling and exhaling. 2 minutes to go. We're almost there. It's just quite a strong pose, this one on the lower back. So if you're feeling any discomfort at all, please pull out of the pose and come into child's pose. Last 90 seconds. 60 seconds. Stay with it. You can allow the head to fall back. Take the gaze to the ceiling or close down the eyes, but a nice opening through the front of the throat. "40 seconds. "20 seconds, we're almost there. 10 seconds. And then exhale very, very, very slowly, coming down. Those little face squeezes always help. Make a pillow with the hands. Bring the left knee out to the side. Take the gaze to the left side and just totally relax here. Allow that spine to readjust. You've just given it quite a strong compression there. And then straighten the left leg. Bring the hands up under the armpits. Lift up into child's pose. Then we're going to bring the hands down beside the body and fold forward. Now from here, take hold of the heels, come up onto the toes, and then just round the back here, so you're getting a nice big extension through the back. If it's in your practice, you can raise the feet off the earth. Nice big stretch, rounding the back. Really extending through each vertebra. And then coming down. Inhale. Okay. So let's come into our next pose now. I'm going to come into shoelace. I'll just change my clock. So bend the left knee, bring the left heel to the right buttocks, and then bring the right leg on top. Come up onto the fingertips, allow the knees to slide on top of each other, and bring the feet out to the side. So coming into shoelace. So if you have a belt, now is a good time to grab your belt if you need it. If not, that's okay. Raise the left hand. Bring the left hand onto the spine. So elbow to the sky, left elbow to the sky, and then bring the right hand around to take hold. Now I can't reach on this side, so I'm going to use my belt. Taking the belt in the left hand, bring the right hand around to take hold. Left elbow to the sky, right elbow to the earth. Lengthen through the spine and breathe. Soft Ujjayi breath. we're here for 5 minutes. Halfway through, we're going to change our arms. Any thoughts come into your mind, acknowledge them, let them go. Another 30 seconds. Let the hands go. Bring them out to the side, draw the fingertips back towards the body. Inhale, raise the left hand. Now if you're pregnant, please come into an open twist here. So left hand on the left side, right hand on the right side. Everyone else, inhale. Bring that left elbow to the right knee. Take the right hand behind. Fingertips on the earth, spider tip fingertips. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold. Take the gaze over the right shoulder. So the right shoulder comes back, left shoulder forward. For all you pregnant mums, please just stay with an open twist. Breathe here. Soft Ujjayi breath. Last 50 seconds. Let go of any tension in the legs. If you're holding on to any tension, just let it go. Allow the muscles to soften and relax. Seconds. Inhale, let's come back through center. Take both hands to the left just for a little counter twist. And back through center. Reset my clock. So let's bring the right leg around and behind. We're going to come into swan pose here, or kapotasana, or pigeon pose. So bring the right leg straight out behind. Get your bolster back again. I'm going to use the bolster. or your pillow, support, blanket, whatever you have. So rotate the right thigh. So rotate the right thigh so that the front of the leg's coming on the earth. That's going to straighten your hips. Stay on spider tip fingertips for now. If it's too much, come down lower. The lower you come down, the less pressure is going to be on the lower back. So pregnant mums or anyone with lower back issues, just come down further. But for everyone else, let's just put a little bit of pressure there. So by putting stress on the ligaments and tendons, and even the bones, the fascia, it's going to make it stronger. A little bit of pressure, the body races to that area to protect and make it stronger. That's the whole philosophy behind yin practice. So when you're ready, inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Come down onto your bolster. You may want to make a pillow. Take the gaze to the right side. And I'm just going to stay a little higher. And breathe. Soft ujjayi breath. Gentle ocean sound in the back of this room. Come to your edge and resolve to stay still. Three minutes. Stay with it. Last 2 minutes to go. Soft ujjayi breath. Now, of course, you can stay here in that nice pose. Or if you feel like you need a little bit more today, just take your block or your bolster, whatever you have available to you. Straighten the left leg out in front and bring that block underneath the left buttocks. Keep your fingertips on the earth. Flex the left foot. Stay here with supported hands or hands to heart center in Namaste mudra. 30 seconds to go. Stay with your swan pose if that's in your practice today. 10 seconds. We're almost there. Fingertips to the earth. Just bring that left leg back in. Take the block out of the way. And from here, we're going to bring that right leg back around in front. And this time, bring the left leg on top of the shoelace. Fingertips on the earth. And then sit back down. This time, raise the right hand above the head. Bring the right hand down onto the top of the spine. Bring the left hand around to take hold. Don't forget, use your belt, your scarf, or your tie, whatever you have at your disposal, if you need to. Otherwise, take hold of the left fingertip. So this time, right elbow to the sky, left elbow to the earth. Let go of any tension in the legs and breathe. We're here for 5 minutes. Soft Ujjayi breath. And as usual, if your mind wanders off, just bring it back to the breath. And it's okay, there's no need to be judgmental or hard on yourself. Mind is always going to wander. It's very, very normal. But the more practice you have bringing it back to the breath, the easier it will become to tame that monkey mind. Another 30 seconds, and we're going to change the arms. Inhale. Exhale, undo the arms, bring them out to the side, draw the fingertips back towards the body. Pregnant mamas, just an open twist here. Everyone else, inhale, raise the right hand. Bring the right elbow to the outside of that left knee. Engage a little bit of pressure here to lift up through the spine and take the gaze over the left shoulder. "90 seconds, we're almost there." Inhale. Exhale, maybe twist a little more. Except if you're pregnant, please just stay with that open twist. Last 40 seconds. We're almost there. Twenty seconds. Stay with it. Inhale back through center. Let's just go to the right side just for a moment, just to unravel that spine. And then exhale back to center. Bring the left leg this time and bring the left leg behind into Kapotasana, pigeon pose, swan pose. So from here, roll over onto the top of that left foot and then just bring rotating the top part of the leg so that your left thigh comes onto the earth. So just play around with that for a few moments. Staying up on spider tip fingertips, but also getting your bolster ready to come into a more relaxed pose. But we're just putting a little bit of pressure here, a little bit of compression on the lower spine. If it's too much, obviously come forward. So you can have your bolster, or you can just come down onto the hands or down onto the elbows, whatever's in your practice. Staying here just for a few moments. Breathe. Inhale. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Make a pillow with the hands. Bring a block for the forehead. Just anything, any props that you've got available to just make sure, to make you the most comfortable that you can be. But you still want to put a little bit of pressure, so lengthening through the left leg. Drawing that left thigh down onto the earth. Squaring the hips. Coming to your edge and resolve to stay still. And always with your jai breath. The breath just gently ebbing and flowing like the tides in the ocean. Three minutes to go. If you're holding any tension, let it go. Last 2 minutes. We're almost there. Spine is long. So if you did on the other side, staying here with this pose, or if it's in your practice, coming into practice of the splits, so bringing the bolster underneath that right buttocks, straightening the right leg out in front for the last 60 seconds. Stay supported. Or if it's in your practice, hands to heart center in Namaste Mudra. The last 30 seconds. Ten seconds, we're almost there. 5 seconds. Hands to the earth. Bring the right leg in. If you're in pigeon, coming up to a seated position. So let's come down on the mat. Take the legs wide into straddle. Just get my phone here so I can set the time. Bolster in front. Or you can have no bolster, whatever's in your practice. Just pull the fleshy bits out from underneath the buttocks so that you're sitting high on the sit bones. Soft, dry breath. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Flex the feet and come on to your bolster. You might want to come all the way down, making a pillow with the hands. Just whatever's in your practice. Softy, dry breath. Making sure you're engaged, you're flexing the feet so that the toes point to the ceiling, engaging right through the hamstrings here. Letting go of any tension. Spine is long. Another 60 seconds. Thirty seconds. So you can stay here if you prefer. Or if you like, we're going to come into a twist. So inhale up. Exhale. Inhale, circle the arms up. Square the shoulders to the right leg and then fold over the right leg. So come down to your edge. You might be coming down, I'll just move so we can see a little bit better. So inhale up, square the shoulders and then fold over that right leg. Taking hold of the shins or the big toe and draw the chin towards the shin. If you are pregnant ladies, please just sit up high. No need to fold low, just come to your edge. Otherwise, draw the chin to the shin. Spine is long here. Another 30 seconds and we'll change the arms. Take the two peace fingers around the big toe, right elbow on the earth. Inhale, raise the left hand. Bring the left hand over the head. Take the gaze up underneath the left armpit. Maybe joining hands, maybe not, whatever's in your practice. Take that right shoulder forward, left shoulder back, gaze up under the left armpit. Another 10 seconds. Inhale up to center. Exhale, hands to heart center. Maybe readjusting the sit bones here, taking the legs a little wider. Inhale, circle the arms up. Square the shoulders to the left leg. Fold over that left leg. Draw the chin towards the shin and breathe here. Flex the feet. Pregnant mamas, just come to your edge. Making sure you've got enough room for the belly. Well, the belly will make sure you've got enough room, so. But just long through the back, be conscious of the spine is nice and long. And draw that imaginary line out through the crown of the head. Twenty seconds and we're going to change into a twist, but if you did on the other side, please just stay in this pose. Otherwise, take the two peace fingers of the left hand around the big toe. Elbows on the earth. Inhale, raise the right hand. Up over the head. Maybe take hold of the left hand, maybe not. Left shoulder forward, right shoulder back, take the gaze up onto the right armpit. We're just here for 60 seconds.
flex the feet, extending through the hamstrings, so it's not a passive pose, this one, it's quite a strong pose, and you're getting a nice big stretch right through the right side. So really feeling it right through this right side. – 10 seconds to go. Inhale.
Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to come forward one more time. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Keep the spine nice and long. Maybe using a block or a bolster. Inhale up to center. Just bringing the hands now underneath the knees. Bring the feet forward. And let's windscreen wipe here. So we're going to come into a twist. So come back to centre. For our mothers to be out there, bring your blanket or your pillow behind. And what we're going to do here is just lay down over that bolster or pillow, whatever you have. Just be fully supported. Then we're just going to take the knees together, bring the arms out to the side, and then just allow the knees to fall to one side. So you're going to come in through a little twist here through the, we'll bring your knees to the right side, you'll have a little twist through the left side. And just relax there, just soften into that pose. Everyone else, let's come into a nice twist. So just take the props out of the way. Come down onto the belly. And just stop this cock. So bring the elbows underneath the shoulders. Bring the right knee out to the side and then the ankles in line with the knee. So we're going to come into a nice, quite a strong twist here. So I'll just take my phone with me so I can measure our time. So elbows are underneath the shoulders. The right knee is out to the side with the ankle in line with the knee. Bring the left arm underneath the shoulder, palm facing up, underneath the right arm. Lay down onto that left arm shoulder, allow the head to fall. Raise the right hand up over the head, halfway across, lift the shoulders off the earth and place both shoulders down. Continue on to take your right hand onto the earth. So you're getting a nice twist through the shoulder, through the waist here. If it's in your practice, you can bring the left hand down onto that right knee, gently guide it towards the earth. So I'm just setting my phone. We're going to stay here for 3 minutes. Let go of any tension. and soft Ujjayi breath. Take the gaze to the right fingertips. Getting a nice twist through that body. We're halfway there. 90 seconds to go. Last 20 seconds, we're almost there. Five seconds. Raise the right hand, straighten the right leg, come over onto the tummy. And for all you mamas, just lift the knees off the right side and bring them over to the left side. And then just stay there. We're there for another 3 minutes. Everyone else, elbows underneath the armpits. Bring the left knee out to the side and the left ankle's in line with the knee. Inhale, bring the right arm underneath the left. Come down onto that right shoulder. Inhale, raise the left hand halfway through. Use the head for a lever and then just bring both shoulders down onto the earth. Left hand comes down onto the mat. Take the gaze to the left fingertips. If it's in your practice, right hand onto the left knee, gently guide it towards the earth. I'll just start my clock here. We're here for 3 minutes. Soft Ujjayi breath.
We're halfway there. Stay with it. If the mind wanders, bring it back to the breath. Soft Ujjayi breath. Last 40 seconds. Breathe here. Inhale, raise the left hand. Straighten the left knee and come up onto the elbows. Sorry, having a little scratch. I feel like there was an ant or something underneath. So we're going to come into a supported Matsyasana. If you have a block, bring the block down on your mat. So what you want to do here is you want to place the block so that it sits between the shoulder blades. Now you really know when you've got it in the right position. So it sits high on the shoulders. Pregnant mamas, just lay down onto your bolster, just with the legs bent, or you can bring the soles of the feet together and then just lay down over your bolster for the mamas. Otherwise, if you've got a block or a rolled up blanket or even another rolled up yoga mat, anything you've got, come down onto that block. I hope you can see here, just so that the block is in between the shoulder blades. You'll know when you're in the right spot. So your heart will open up, bring the arms down beside the body, allow the feet to fall out to the side. Supported Matsyasana fish pose. We're just here for 60 seconds. This is a nice pose you can do any time of day. It's really lovely on the whole spine. A few more breaths. And when you're ready to come out of that pose, just roll off onto the right side. And then with helping hands, coming up to a seated position. So just gathering anything you need now for Shavasana. So you might want a blanket or a meditation shawl or anything to make your relaxation the most comfortable that you can be. If you have an eye pillow, by all means grab your eye pillow. Come into your Shavasana. arms down beside the body, palms facing. Or if you like, you can bring the left hand onto the heart and the right hand onto the tummy or the solar plexus. And come into your yogic breath here. Inhale. Tummy rises, chest expands. Exhale. Chest falls towards the earth. Draw the tummy towards the spine. Pregnant mamas up on your bolster, just in a supine position. You don't want to be flat on the earth. Inhale. Tummy rises, chest and shoulders expand in all directions. Exhale. Chest falls towards the earth. Draw the tummy towards the spine. Inhale. Tummy rises, chest expands. Exhale. Chest falls towards the earth. Draw the tummy towards the spine. Continue on just like this. Being mindful in each breath. Any thoughts come into your mind, just acknowledge them, let them go. This is here, this is now. This is your time. And taking your awareness now to the right thumb, the second finger, the third, the fourth and the fifth finger. The palm of the hand, the back of the hand, the right wrist, the lower arm and the elbow, the upper arm, the right side chest, right side waist and the right hip, the right thigh and the knee, the lower leg, calf, the right ankle, the heel, the sole of the foot, the top of the foot, the right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and the fifth toe. Take your awareness now to the left thumb, second finger, the third, the fourth, and the fifth finger. The palm of the hand, the back of the hand, the left wrist, the lower arm and the elbow, the upper arm, the left side chest, the left side waist and the left hip. Take your awareness now to the left thigh and the upper leg, the knee and the lower leg, the left ankle and the heel, the sole of the foot, the top of the foot, the left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe and the fifth toe. Take your awareness now to the hips, the buttocks, the lower back and the middle back and the upper back, the back of the neck, the back of the head, the crown of the head, and the third eye center, the Agnya chakra. Take your awareness now to the eyebrows and the eyes, the top row of lashes and the bottom row of lashes, the cheeks, the bridge of the nose, and the nostrils, the tip of the nose. Take your awareness now to the ears and the jaw, the top lip and the bottom lip, top row of teeth and the bottom row of teeth, the tongue and the chin. Take your awareness now to the throat, Vishuddhi chakra, to the chest, the heart, Anahata chakra. Take your awareness now to the ribs, to the belly button, to the navel,
all the abdominal organs. And take your awareness now to the Muladhara chakra, deep in the perineum. Our base chakra. Relax here the whole body. Whole body's relaxed. Whole body's relaxed. Relax here for a few moments. Breathe. Slowly introducing movement into the fingers and toes. Roll the head to the right side. Come back up through center, roll the head to the left side. Back up through center. Inhale, circle the arms above the head. Nice big stretch, pointing the toes, stretching right through the body. Nice big stretch. Let it go. Bring the arms down beside the body. Now just bring the soles of the feet to the earth, bend the knees. Give them a cuddle here for a moment. And then pregnant mamas, roll to the left. Everyone else rolling over to the right. Stay here in the fetal position for a few moments. Bring your thoughts back to today's intention. Maybe carry that intention through to the rest of your evening or your day, wherever you may be. With helping hands coming up to a seated position. Half lotus or easy pose. Bringing a block underneath the buttocks. Come back to your breath. Inhale. Tummy rises, chest expands. Exhale, chest falls towards the earth. Draw the tummy towards the spine. Inhale. Tummy rises, chest and shoulders expand in all directions. Exhale, chest falls towards the earth. And draw the tummy towards the spine. One more. Inhale. Tummy rises, chest and shoulders expand up and out. Exhale. Allow the chest and shoulders to fall towards the earth. Draw the tummy towards the spine. Chin to the chest. Inhale. Circle the arms up. Exhale. Fold forward. Surrender yourself to Mother Earth. Inhale. Up. Rub the hands together. Now don't touch the eyes as the doctors are saying at the moment with the virus, but just bring the palms close to the eyes and just feel the warmness. One. Draw the hands away from the eyes. Exhale. Hands to heart center in Namaste Mudra. Let's close our practice with one Om and three Shantis. Inhale. Inhale for Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Namaste your neighbour. Namaste. Namaste. So you can give like a virtual namaste to anyone around the world that you might be thinking of today or dedicating your practice to. And I wish you all health and abundance, safety, and above all, cherish this time with your families. I have started a WhatsApp 21-day meditation group, so if anyone would like to join in that group, just send me a message on Messenger or with your WhatsApp number, and I'll gladly add you to that group. So it's just a group for 21 days, and there's a little task involved each day with a beautiful meditation from Deepak Chopra. And it's manifesting abundance in everything in life, and we can all have that. And I think as a collective, if we meditate together and send out good vibes to the universe, then anything we send out is going to come back. So if you'd like to join me in that group, please send me a message with your WhatsApp number and I will gladly add you. Namaste.